POV, my breath hitched watching her in my arms, the woman I have been thinking about since yesterday. Oh God, this may be just a coincidence. Oh no, for fuck's sake. I noticed now that I have gripped her wrist tight to stabilize her. I was lost in those beautiful blue eyes. Blue? One of my favorite shade of color. For God's sake, stop it, Taehyung. Her features. Oh no. Such breathtaking features. Without realizing, I was staring at her, not blinking at all, unintentionally leaning in until I heard a sharp voice saying, "Bastard, that's my little sister. Hands off her." This voice, it sounded familiar, making me frown slightly as I looked back over my shoulder. I saw a man walk towards me furiously with a mask. And POV. One POV, I gulped. If I'm not wrong, it's my elder brother. He sounds angry. By this time, I realized I had been in someone else's arms. Oh no, this sensation just felt familiar, so I came here and POV. Her elder brother moved forward, but he stopped on his tracks, putting off his mask, making... Jimin, what the hell? Taehyung, what the hell? Both of them spoke in unison, almost yelling as they both froze. Jimin stared at his sister in his arms as he grabbed her wrist softly, pulling her to him, making him leave her waist. Haven't seen you since high school. Uh-oh, too busy to visit your friend. Come on, it's nothing like that. I just have a busy schedule now. Jimin just glared at him as Taehyung laughed. The sound of his laugh was deep and rich, making a shiver run down her spine as Taehyung asked, "You, at the airport?" "Yeah, just got back from London." "Well, my sister's getting back today from London too. Maybe she was in your flight, just waiting for her. Are those your parents?" Taeyong asked as he nodded, his parents walking forward as they greeted each other. Well, back at London, Taeyong and Jimin were very close friends in high school. For higher studies, Taeyong got back to Korea, but Jimin was still there in London. His eyes fell on her. "Is she your sister?" he murmured lowly, staring at her as Jimin nodded. His heart fluttered. She's literally the little sister of his close friend. His breath hitched again as he stared at the beautiful blue eyes and realized something, and this thing made him question himself. Is fate trying to put them together? He cursed himself for even thinking such a thing as he looked at Jimin as he nodded, allowing him to greet his sister as he stepped forward, leaning a bit close as he said in a low voice, "Greetings, sweetheart, I'm Taeyong, your brother's friend." She nodded hesitantly as she murmured quietly, "Greetings." Oh, his heart skipped a beat at those quiet and hesitant words. Jimin didn't mind Taeyong calling her sweetheart, because where he had grown up in London, men usually address women like that. Taeyong POV, "Oh sweetheart, why do I feel like gazing in those beautiful blue eyes of yours forever?" And damn it, her quiet and hesitant voice made my heart skip a bit the way she said, "Greetings." Oh, greetings, dear sweetheart. Why am I feeling things like this? And POV, he put his hand forward for a handshake, but damn him, he forgot she can't see. She can't see. She is blind. Taeyong put his hand on his nape, rubbing it. Then how could he forget? forget as he pretended, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know." Jimin nodded as his family started leaving as he said, "Bye, Taehyung, I'll visit you tomorrow at your office." Taehyung nodded, and as Jimin held her hand to take her away, he said in a low voice, "Bye, sweetheart, see ya again some other day." She nodded hesitantly as Jimin took her away, holding her hand as he stared at her back. Until she disappeared from his sight completely, her long hair were left open. Taehyung POV, "Oh, did I just say, sweetheart, see ya again some other day? Oh no, Taehyung, what did you do? But it's nothing wrong, right? She's just my close friend's little sister. Yeah, I can visit his family someday if I want." Ugh, I can't stop thinking about her melodious voice. Get a hold of yourself, Taehyung. She isn't yours to think about. And POV. He muttered something under his breath, being irritated as he saw his sister walking towards him. She waved at him as he just stood there being stoic. His sister, named Emily, she came forward and hugged him with a bright smile as he gently patted her back. He was elder than her, which was the only reason which made him protective towards her, as he had personally come to receive her from the airport. As they both walked out of the airport, he was carrying her luggage, she was holding his arm and talking. It was a quite good and comfortable flight. "Brother, I'm hungry. Get me food now." He sighed, knowing the drive to home would take another 30 minutes, and he can't let his little sister go hungry for more 30 minutes, as he said gruffly. "We'll stop at a restaurant nearby. Get a hold of yourself." Emily smiled, happily nodding. Taehyung and Emily took a table as a waiter came over to take their order. As she ordered the food, when she asked him what he wanted, he said nonchalantly, "A cold coffee, just cold like yourself." She murmured under her breath, but her eyes widened at his next words. "Did you say something, Emily?" Emily shook her head immediately, feigning innocence as he scrolled through his phone, waiting for the order to arrive. It was taking time as he released a sigh, staring up at the ceiling. It looked like he was staring at the interior, but in reality, he was drowned in someone's thought. He was drowned in the thoughts of his close friend's little sister. His heart fluttered a bit. It just been 2 days when he first saw her, and just 10 minutes before he last saw her, but he can't seem to get rid of her thoughts. It looked like he's stuck with those little memories of hers. God, it's maddening. It's driving him insane. He felt the urge to smoke, but he cannot hear because it might disturb the other people. He pushed his hair back, being frustrated when his eyes fell on something which made his heart flutter. His eyes fell on her. She was sitting at a table which was just after 2 tables. Her face was clearly visible to him. He murmured, "Oh, sweetheart." He leaned back on the chair, his gaze fixed on her. Her mother was sitting beside her. He frowned slightly at the missing sight of Jimin and her father, but never mind. All he needed to see then was her and nothing more. His lips parted slightly, gazing at her, wanting nothing more than to drown in her beautiful blue ocean eyes. He was so immersed in her that he didn't even blink once until a waiter came to her table, interrupting his view. He clicked his tongue, being frustrated. Damn, this is infuriating. He moved a bit here and there, but wasn't able to get a good view of her. He pushed his hair back until his eyes fell on a balcony where he saw Jimin smoking, staring out at the view while his father was leaning against the wall, speaking something, but it was inaudible to him. But he thought about joining his friend for a "I'll be here in a minute," he murmured gruffly as his sister nodded, immersed in scrolling through her phone. As he stood up walking upstairs, he said this because he would also be able to get a good view of his little sweetheart from there while he could smoke too. Well, looked like a win-win situation for him, so he moved towards the stair in a slow pace. His eyes were still fixed on her. He walked upstairs, pulling out a pack of cigarettes from his pocket. After taking one, he put the pack in his pocket. As he walked upstairs, putting the cigarette between his lips, bringing the lighter up close as he lighted up his cigarette and put the lighter back into his pocket. His eyes still fixed on her, not leaving for even a second. As he reached upstairs, when he was about to call for Jimin, his eyes widened slightly as his little sweetheart almost dropped the orange juice on her, but her mother saved her, making him sigh in relief. For a moment he forgot how to breathe just from a mere accident that could happen. He couldn't understand why she was affecting him so much, and yet she was unaware of the flips his heart was doing. At the same moment he sighed now, about to call for Jimin, finally reaching behind him as he inhaled in a deep smoke, calming his nerves, but he stopped on his tracks when he heard her father's next words. It felt as if those words were meant to ignite the anger inside him, but he was in no position to interfere, not when he had a stubborn fiancé. God, he hated this situation more than anything, and for the first time in life, Kim Taehyung, the mafia king, felt helpless. You know your sister is blind, right? I don't find any groom who'd marry her and keep her with himself, and at last your mother and I have taken the decision to send her to blind home. It will be better for her there than be with us. Thank you so much for reading till the end. Your love and support means everything to me. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and tap a like. It keeps me motivated to bring you more. Can't wait to share the next journey with you all. Until then, stay safe and keep believing in love.